Amazing. Amazing.
You're so fancy.
So this is literally what I kind of like. I've got a thing on my head, but it kind of makes me look completely bald from here. So this is literally what I would look like bald.
Kind of a point.
It's not bad. You know what I mean? It's not bad. I don't look too bad. Ooh, you know, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Hey, Brian's here, everybody. Or should I say Alexi? We got Alexi.
Hi, hi, Alexi, Brian.
Brian from Hass Hot
Hass
Sauce
Hot
is
Sauce.
here, everybody.
Dobre noc.
We've got Joyce, aka Bonnie. We've got Lucas, aka Kevin, and I, of course, am 11. And then I'm wearing the dress. I look so pretty. Oh man, I have to text some people. We went live. I think
I'm doing it right now.
I texted a few people.
Do it up, guys. Do it up. Let's just do it while we wait. Everybody, this is going to be exciting for those just finding us and seeing us all with our phones, messaging people. Hey, we're live. Don't forget that we went live.
It is Christmas week.
That was thrilling.
That is true. That is true. It is.
People are still shopping, last minute shopping. You know.
True. Very true. Let's see here. We're going to just forward that right onto Facebook and go from there. And we got Instagrams and we got all that stuff. We live. Okay.
Yeah, let people know because they responded positively earlier. When I sent them the message of what we're doing. So
noise.
Got to get home and
posting. I'm posting, guys.
Get a beer.
A few people. Text my parents. I know they forgot.
Kimberly, tomorrow's her birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, our old friend Kimberly Crowell. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Birthday tomorrow? Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Oh yes.
Yes, I shaved my head. Sal.
It's one of my close friends' birthdays today.
Oh really? Happy birthday to her.
Yeah.
Which close friend?
Kelly.
Oh shit. It's Kelly's birthday?
Oh, Phil's birthday.
Is Kelly one of the dancers that you used to dance with?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, former, she's not dancing now, but.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. No shit, Sal. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Okay. We are live and ready to rock and roll, guys. There's some Stranger Things. Sal, I didn't really shave my head, but it looks good, right? Like it doesn't look bad. Or do I look sick? Do you mean you look sick as in cool, or do I look like I'm in a hospital gown?
He said sick as in disturbing. Ouch.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. You're just jealous because I can still fit into 11's dress, and that sounded wrong. You're son of a bitch.
You were shooting for 11, and you look more like one of the twins in The Shining.
Yeah, it's true. That's a good point.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Don't piss me off. I'll tell you one thing right now. That's the least thing you want to do is piss me off, because I'll go crazy. You wouldn't like me when I go crazy, guys.
Well, Bonnie is a very scary person when she's angry. Very scary.
Can be. It's a Leo thing. It's a Leo.
And an Arizona thing too.
Oh, Donald, you just made me fart.
I don't know if I would win.
Yay me.
There's crazy people in Arizona.
There are some crazy people in Arizona, but I don't
that's
know.
That's my special effect, guys. That's my special effect. You missed it. I got the bloody nose, and I made Brian fart. So
it's a teleflagellation. Is that what that power is?
Yes, it is. That's what it is. Yes, it is. Teleflagellation. Yeah,
Hi, Sammy.
That's crazy that you know that.
I do love the commitment to the bit with the Slurpee though.
Yeah. I should have tried to get a real Slurpee at Speedway, but I was trying to find Fallout flavored Quantum at Circle K. They didn't have. So.
Sammy is disturbed by your outfit, Donald.
Oh, she loves it. Sammy.
Stop making people flirt.
I'm trying to make her short. I'm trying to go beyond that now. I don't want her to shit her pants, but maybe just.
You need some ketchup on hand for your nose when you do it.
I have some. I need more though. Don't worry, I've got the red makeup right here, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't come across.
It does. Oh.
Not well.
Not well. How about if I do this? Is that good?
That's a little excessive.
Oh, a little. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You know what else is a little excessive?
Your face?
No, pulling out.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are talking about my pull-out game, and it is semi-strong today. Pardon the cam with the lights and stuff. My little webcam thing kind of, I don't know, it's on the fritz or if it just hates me. But it went out, so rest in peace, little webcam. So we're just going off the regular web. You can kind of see the blood now. There, see that I'm close up. You can see it really well.
I see the blood. Is that corn
Yeah.
syrup? Is that corn syrup?
No, it's $1.26 red grease makeup from Walmart, guys. Ooh,
Oh wow.
yeah, bought that during Halloween time. Crazy that I thought I had. So I'm going to talk about a few things here. I'm going to talk about Death to Pachuco. Death to Pachuco is a murder mystery set in Los Angeles, dealing with the Latin community and how the cops basically don't care about the Latin community. And they oftentimes will hire within the Latin community people that are missing their family, you know, like their son disappears or something like that. They'll hire a private investigator who happens to be a younger gentleman that's addicted to heroin also, but tries to do good within the community. So he has his demons, but he tries to do good. And it's all about him bouncing back and forth, going to the morgue, looking for him, going to the gangsters like nightclubs and stuff. It's good, guys. It is good. I'm shocked I enjoyed it as much as I did. It does bounce back and forth between Spanish and English. So if you know Spanish, you get a little bit more from it. You get a little bit more of the attitude of his sisters and of his family and stuff like that, of the private investigator, because he's basically the lead in this story. But it's very good. Highly recommend it. I'm giving it a 7.5, guys. I think it's that good. I think it's very entertaining, and I think it's well worth your time. It's from Image Comics. Going has Donald been snorting half hot? So yes, dude. Yes, I have. All right. Warwolf #1, guys. Warwolf #1 by Mad Cave. I don't know what to think of this one. I really don't. It's all about this guy here who didn't amount to anything in his life. Like, he's always sucked at everything. He was just mid-level. And so he just kind of kept his head down, and now he's been working security for years, and he's good at it. He does a good job of security. Well, one day aliens just pop up on the grounds where he's doing security, and they try to kill him. And so then he kills them, and then he finds out that the one thing that he's really good at is killing aliens. So more aliens touch down on the planet all over, and it's up to him and his ragtag group of security people to get together and kill all these aliens before they kill them. That is basically the whole plot. It's a 5-er, guys. It's not amazing. It's not awful. I am interested to see where it goes, though, and I will update you if I get to #2. #1 with a smashing intro is Hulk Smash Everything. #1 on this one. Yes, Hulk Smash Everything. In this one, the leader ends up duping the Hulk into thinking that he is Doctor Strange. Pisses Doctor Strange, the Hulk, off. And so then the Hulk goes after Doctor Strange, and hilarity, or more like severity, ensues. And the last couple pages have the Hulk kind of in a scenario that I think he's been in before, but it's been so long. So it's an interesting take on it, and I am curious to see where it goes from here. I'm giving it a 5.5, guys. Nothing spectacular. So if you don't want to spend the money, don't do it. But it is a fun Hulk story. It is starting on a zero ground for you. So if you want to read a good Hulk story, at least one that looks like it'll be fun, that's it. Is Warwolf a werewolf fighting wars? No, not at all. Not at all, Sean. It is a security guard guy. That's it. That's the shtick. He's kind of a loser, and he's lost at pretty much everything and sucks at everything, but he's cool. He's good at killing aliens, and that's the whole premise of the story. So go figure. We've got Baki. Thanks for joining. Giving some thumbs up. Sean's here. So Sean, thank you for being here. David, hello. David finally got his hot sauce. Sorry about that, David. Sal apologizes too. I don't look like Lex from Smallville. Well, Lex wore a dress. I guess I kind of do. So I look like Lex. There we go. So anyway, back to it, guys. There we go. Boom. And I pretty much just pulled out on all of you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yay! Moving on. We've got theories, guys. We've got lots of theories here. So let's talk Stranger Things. Sammy, by the way, I'm not going to be able to get you your gift. I have a small gift here for you. I'm not going to be able to get it to you before I leave. We're like passing ships in the night. My roommate will be on his way back, and I'll be flying out. So it'll be here for you when I get back. Just is what it is. I kept trying to meet up, Sammy. I kept trying to meet up. But you're impossible. She's impossible, everybody. If you want to know who's impossible to meet up with, it's Samantha. I did the full name.
Are you referring to Miss Sammy? Are you referring to her?
Yeah, of course I am.
But how could you say such a thing? She's one of the
Oh my God. Oh my God, Kevin. You have no idea. You have no idea. Anyway, I'll be at work tomorrow, Sammy. So why don't you stop by? And I'll try to, if you are going to, just text me and let me know, and I'll bring it with me. If you're not, then
Don't be mean.
I'm such a jerk. Why am I paying for your therapy? Just because I'm dressed like 11? I don't get it. Just because I'm dressed like I'm 11? Now, I do want to talk about a quick conspiracy theory. Basically, it's nothing major, but I do want to mention that I believe that I predicted the future. Okay?
Really?
Now, I have several emails, and the first one I ever created in my entire life was Booberry2. And, you know, it kind of rhymed. So I went with that, right? Well, now, after I did that one, I was like, oh, you know, you get a little high with emails, and then you want to create more, right? You know, this was the early internet days, I guess you could say. So I created another one, and that one was called What Am I, 11? And look who I am right now. So college me would be blown away at how he predicted the future, that I would be 11. That's crazy, right? That's a crazy theory. Like, I could predict the future, I think. It just takes a long time. That was like, oh man, 27 years ago, somewhere around there. 25 years, I would say. So my future predictions just take a little bit of time.
They just take 25
so,
years to come
so
true.
you're Donald Thomas, essentially?
Yeah. Don Thomas?
I was thinking more like the witch from Good Omens with her Book of Prophecies. It made me think of that a little bit.
Do that. Am I auditioning to play Yul Brynner in a biopic? Hell yeah, dude. I'll do that too. I'll take any role. I will take any role. Oh shit. Somebody just popped in. Who just popped in?
Someone popped in? Someone popped in? Oh, I know who it is. Is it someone from the great state of Texas?
There he is.
Ah.
What's that?
Happy holidays to you, Professor Turner.
Oh man, it's been a rough. I just came from the upside down.
Yeah, I bet. It looks like it.
Your beard looks fluffier than ever, sir.
You should have turned the camera upside down. Like, I'm in the upside down, guys.
11, come save me.
Yeah. Next time, right? Next time. Okay, so here's what we got. We got some theories. That was the first theory, okay?
What did we just talk about?
I can predict the future. It just takes me about 25 years. So I'm 25 years ago. Everything that I've stated or done is starting to come true.
Oh, okay.
That's a weird theory. Like, yeah, I don't remember everything that I did. So I just know that one. And that's a pretty good proof of concept. Don't you think? I mean, for my email to be that's crazy. That's crazy.
I think it just meant you'd be acting like you're 11 years old when you were 40.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
I think actually it was what was I?
I feel like
What
that's
was-
a better predictor.
Who am I 11? What if I'd done Who Am I 11? I don't remember my own email. It's been so long. It's inactive. It doesn't exist. I got canceled, guys. My email got canceled. But it's okay.
It got shut down with your Zanga.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, I
Hey
remember
Janet,
that.
how are you?
Hi,
Good to see
Janet.
you.
Happy
Hey Frank.
holidays. Hi, Frank. Happy holidays.
Uh-oh. Looked like D-Man shaved it. It does kind of look like that, Comic Bizzle. It does look like I kind of shaved my head. Let's see. No response from my parents. I think my parents forgot that I'm doing a live show. They forgot it's Monday. I didn't call them today. It's just probably they're like pissed. But I was just too busy. Too busy planning.
I
scheming.
gave your mom sauce earlier in the week, like dropped off some half hot sauce. So hopefully that
that's
smoothed
awesome.
it over for you.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, we had to because Kevin sent them a
defective Blu-ray apparently.
Oh man,
I was so pissed. I reached out to the guy and he's like, "Oh, have it mailed back and I'll give you a partial refund." I'm like, "What?
A partial refund? No.
Yeah,
that's not how that works.
So I already sent a complaint to eBay. So
yeah, you don't do partial refunds on that kind of stuff. If shit don't work, it's a full refund, buddy.
Yeah,
not a partial refund. That's not how that works.
Yeah,
sorry about your luck. Yeah. Well, you're gonna win that one.
It'll be fixed.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Absolutely. Merry Christmas to you too, Janet. Merry Christmas to you too. All right, so let's pull up some theories here. I'm going to pull up. Let me pull up some an image here, and we're going to go from there, guys. So there's a theory. Now, Bonnie was big on this one. It's like a time travel theory.
It's one of the most popular theories that I've seen out there so far, or at least one of the most talked about. And I think it carries some weight.
And here it is. Here's the image. Pulling that up now. That should be removed. And boom. There we go. Do you guys see it? There we go. Okay.
It's pretty cool.
And then we'll bring it to the forefront there. Now,
that's pretty bad.
So
it's with the dinosaur.
It's a time
when
travel.
The pyramids over in the road.
And the pyramids, yeah. Oh man, this is great.
So here's the thing. Chris harnessed the power of the Upside Down in order to generate these images. So this is Upside Down generated images based upon the thought process of what could be called an AI program. I don't know, but it's an upside down generated image. I don't know what else to say, guys.
Yeah, we'll just
Chris,
leave it at that.
Tell them all about it.
Well, I'll just say that as the shows gets on, they're going to get worse.
Great. So here we go with this time travel theory, and I think Bonnie, you explained it to me a couple or last week, and I thought it was a really good explanation. So just repeat everything verbatim, exactly as you said it before.
Exactly as I said it.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. It's just going to be you on the screen. So there you go.
Thank you so much for giving me the highlight. Okay, so how the theory goes, and I don't know if it's exactly verbatim as it was 2 weeks ago when I first brought it up, but the theory is that Vecna, it's been established that the wall is a circle, I believe, or at least I know Dustin brought it up, and so the theory is that the wall is a circle, and he's basically building a vortex or a wormhole, which was something that was alluded to in one of their science classes as well. And that in the circle, he's basically like building a clock. That's why he's getting 12 kids. He's stationing and positioning the kids at certain time markers, and that he's going to use that to try to time travel. What his purpose for the time travel is, that is yet to be seen. Who knows? Maybe it's to, go back to his childhood to prevent something from happening, or to go into the future, or, really anything. But
Or
that
see
is one theory,
dinosaurs.
is that time travel is going to happen. And there have been a lot of references to time travel throughout the series, especially last season with all of the Back to the Future references and spotlights going on. So
So you think they're dropping like little hints, like little what do they call those?
Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs.
What'd you say,
Easter
Bonnie?
eggs,
Foreshadowing?
Breadcrumbs, foreshadowing. There's another
All of
term
the
I can't
above.
remember. But like little hints throughout the entire series to kind of tip you off to what's happening or what's going to happen. Here's the worst part that I found out, thanks Bonnie for this, is that we don't even get to the end on Christmas. Like,
yeah.
there's still enough. They're
One
releasing like what?
episode.
One last episode on New Year's Eve or New Year's
On
Day?
New Year's Eve is when
And
it's
In
it's going
theater
the movie
and
theaters, yeah.
like what,
Yeah.
5:30,
Movie theater.
and they're simulcasting it with movie theaters as well.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I love how everybody's comment in the comment sections was, "I'm not leaving my house. I can't pee in a 2.5 hour finale." So,
I mean,
It's all about your bathroom.
happily go see it in the theater because I think that would be so much fun.
Well, if the $400 million they put into it, they got to make back their money at all.
Right. Wait, did you guys see they dropped the episode titles and the run times for the next 3?
yeah, and they put out a trailer
No, I
too
didn't
for
see that.
chapter 2.
Yeah, so the next 3, they're all about an hour and 45 minutes.
Wow,
Jesus.
I wish
Yeah.
That's
Game
so
of
long.
Thrones. Wish Game of
No
Thrones
wonder
had
it took
done
so
that.
long. These are
Mhm.
feature films that they're doing.
Basically,
You know?
yeah. So the next 3 episodes are basically like feature films. Yeah, those are what's dropping on Christmas Day on Thursday. And then next week, New Year's Eve, yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that runtime is probably gonna be about 2 hours.
Wow.
Bonnie, we should hit up Jonathan and see what they're going to do at the Netflix theater at the Egyptian for this.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because they're definitely going to do something, and they have to, right? It's the Netflix theater.
So, have you guys not seen what the time travel, what people are theorizing, the reason for him traveling back in time to do is? Have you guys not followed that thread?
I haven't seen many, just the
He-
time travel in general. So,
Wasn't it
what you
like
got?
the kids,
They-
like he was kidnapping the kids for that purpose?
Well, yeah, but the reason they're thinking he's
the purpose
trying
for
to
his
do
time
that is to
travel.
go back and change the stuff that happened with him. They showed the cave with the last episode when Max was talking with Holly.
He's
They were
frightened by the
just
cave.
yeah, he's frightened by the cave, and a lot of that ties back to what's in the play with his love interest. When they were kids, he was in love with Bob Newby's sister, Patty, and her dad. He had involvement with her dad. He was a preacher. He's in with like him exorcising demons and things along that nature. But the dad goes missing, and she asks Henry to use his powers to try and locate her dad, kind of like Elle does in the bathtub when she isolates. But when he's they're thinking that when he was in the other, not the upside down, but like that, whatever, I forget what they call the area.
Dimension X, I think is what they called it.
Yeah, when he's in Dimension X, they think that he was actually, he discovered the Mind Flayer, and the Mind Flayer is controlling him. They had, I think it was Dustin said something at one point about Vecna being more of a general.
The 5-star
Right.
general.
Yeah, I forgot the 5-star general thing. It kind of makes sense because I think we're going to start like probably this first episode that they're going to come out with on Christmas Day is going to be all about. It's got the title might even be like all about Henry or some shit. You know what I mean? Like it'll be right on the nose where it'll be a whole story about him because we've already seen him from when he was a child, and we saw that like he would torture things and stuff like that. The like the Black
There's
Widows
stuff
and
that
stuff.
they left out from that though, which is what's
I'm
covered
sure.
in the play. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get that in the play. Explain the play because was lost when you guys were talking about it at first. So I would assume
apparently
other
there's
people as
parts
well.
of the play that
What play?
got glossed over too much in the summary that I read, or something was all mixed up. But yeah, so there's a stage play. It premiered on the West End in London in 22, and then they moved it to Broadway last year. There's a documentary on Netflix about the making of the stage play, which is actually pretty fascinating. Unfortunately, there is no way for us to watch the play ourselves unless you get on a plane and go to New York.
You linked it.
Kind of sucks.
You linked the YouTube, and it actually worked. The night I tried to fire it up with my wife and kid, they didn't want to watch it, and then it got taken down the next day.
Oh.
But it was up there where you could watch it. It was like 2 hours and 15 minutes long, I think.
I wouldn't have wanted to watch it either. It looked so boring, just from it's just somebody with a cam in the theater.
2 of the actors in that too, they're actually in the show. The guy that was at the wall, peeing on the wall, he played, I think he was Henry Creel. Yeah, he was Henry Creel in the play. And then the young Joyce, she's actually the flashback Joyce in the TV show, but she was Joyce in the play too.
So the first episode of Volume 2 is called Shock Jock, says Sammy. Thank you for that. Knucking Futz says, supposedly in Welcome to Derry, there's some time continuum thing where it talks about past and future are the same. It is for Pennywise, for it himself. He exists in all timelines. So there is no past, present, or future for him. And you can imagine that would be crazy, to have that existence, to be able to, it was like, the best way to explain it would have been like with Dr. Manhattan and the Watchmen film. If anybody's seen the Watchmen film, Billy Crudup's character, Dr. Manhattan, explains how he is existing in multiple timelines, and everything. To him, nothing really matters because everything is happening all at once. And he's just a passenger. He's just viewing everything. He can change the outcome of anything, but nothing really matters to him because of that, because everything exists all at once and he is everything. So that I could see that being an issue for something like the Mind Flayer and the obsession of Vecna wanting to break away from the Mind Flayer and either possibly be free to just exist or take over, and be the new lord of the Upside Down, or whatever you have it that way. But with that theory, I thought it was interesting that you had brought that up, Knucking Futz, because I happen to have a Upside Down generated theory here about exactly that. Exactly. Of the Mind Flayer and Pennywise. I know it's Vecna here in the photo, but it looked super cute, so we couldn't get rid of it. But the theory is, and I've seen this fan theory before, the theory is that it's the creature from It is the same, it's like cousins to the Mind Flayer, in that the Mind Flayer creates an altered reality that it needs to bring you into, like an Upside Down, whereas Pennywise will just create visions to create horror and feed off that horror. So the Mind Flayer is very similar in that, but it uses other creatures as its tools. So it doesn't have to so much do the illusion that Pennywise would. But Pennywise, the illusion works because he's a clown. There's an illusion there because there's a stage presence, which makes sense. Also, there was in one of the Welcome to Derry episodes, there was a gentleman that was listed there. I think he was like a stand-up comedian or something, and he was coming into town, and it was on like a billboard or a poster. And in one of the stories in one of the books, it's mentioned that it's possible that he is the kind of the cousin of It, in that he uses humor and feeds off people's humor, their laughter, in order to sustain himself. So there's more than one type of these creatures. So if there's more than one type of these creatures, why couldn't we get some fan service? Just somebody, the Duffer Brothers, who probably grew up on Stephen King, to say, hey, let's make this Stephen King adjacent. Let's roll this in and make this kind of related to it in a way. So that's the theory on that, is that the Mind Flayer, Vecna, they're all kind of rolled in and related somehow to Pennywise, that they've come from another planet, from another world. And it's just with the Mind Flayer, he created an upside down. He created an alternative dimension instead of Pennywise, who just lives within the real world, but creates illusions to create fear and then to feed off of that. So it's an interesting concept. I don't think that it's true by any means, but I do like the idea. I think it's kind of rad that people are looking for everything. You know what I mean? They're looking for everything that they can relate this to. And I like that. What do you think, Chris?
I don't know anything about Pennywise. I've never seen any of the versions of it or anything like that. So I can't say too much, but I do like your theory. I think your theory, I don't think it actually is that, because I don't think that the Duffer Brothers are that smart, but I like your theory. I think it could work, but I don't think it will be.
Yeah, I can agree with you there. I like the idea behind it, you know, the whole thought process of it, but I don't think it's there. In other words, like, I don't see them getting permission.
Fun idea, but not necessarily.
Yeah, I think it's more of a. Yeah, I think it's an issue with licenses mostly.
Oh, Jesus. Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Sean McGean. Sean McGean just said, I've been watching Hell Comes to Frogtown featuring Roddy Piper. Not my favorite Roddy Piper film, I'm going to be honest with you, but I'll follow Roddy Piper anywhere he goes, or I would anyway. But courtesy of Half's Hot Sauce, they created a Frogman's Breath hot sauce. And that is going to be raffled away, not raffled, but it's going to be given away at the end on the Wheel of Fun. We're going to give away the Frogman's Breath. So it's hilarious that you mentioned that, Sean McGean, because that is exactly the hot sauce that we're going to be giving away, is Frogman. You know, and there's Frogmen in Frogtown for sure. Knocking Futt says there's this X-File episode called Tombs where he has to feed on 5 people, then he hibernates for like 20 years and never ages. Yeah, it's basically the same concept. Yeah, 100%. Rest in peace, Rob Reiner. Yes, Frank, definitely.
Yeah.
Very tragic, very tragic. What happened? Crazy shit. Conan O'Brien got involved somehow, like accidentally. It's insane. Yeah. He's definitely going to be in the in memoriam for the Academy. I mean,
if they don't give him an honorary Oscar at some point in time, then
I'm sure they will,
right?
Because he has a lot of friends in the industry, so I'm sure Billy Crystal and all. I'm sure.
Yeah, for as iconic as his movies are, it's criminal that he does not have an Oscar.
True, very true.
Yeah.
There we go. Just mixing it up a bit. We've got Chris on the main stage for now. Kevin's in the background. You'll still be able to hear him, and then we'll pop him in like we've been doing with Chris. And we're going to do the same thing with everybody. It'll be great.
Round robin. Yum.
Yeah. We don't have that much time, so don't worry. It's not going to get too crazy. I do want to present a few things here. Another image file. And let's see what we got here.
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay, so this one I thought was interesting. And Chris did 2 different versions, so we're gonna go with the funny one here. I think we're gonna see these 2 cats again, and in Brian, I think this is gonna relate to what you had said earlier. But we are going to see Bob and Eddie again.
I tried to buy Scrubs to actually be Bob for this.
Nice. Very, very cool. That actually would have been a cool idea to have Scrubs. I forgot that he was even wearing Scrubs, to be honest.
They all were, but yeah, his pictures almost all show up that or his shirt and tie.
which is, I think, that was Chris's cosplay, was Bob, right, Chris?
Well, until I realized I have a big beard and I should be Hopper.
Mm.
Because Hopper has a giant beard right now.
Yeah, I just needed the hat, and I would have had Hoppers. I got the shirt.
Yeah.
It's true. We all could have been Hopper. I got a sheriff's outfit here at the apartment as well.
I'm season 5
in the
Hopper, the one
studio.
that's stuck in the underground, upside down.
Upside down, underground,
Yeah.
upside down.
I actually have the hat that he had when he was in the Russian prison. I had that in my cart. I was going to get it from Walmart, but it wouldn't have been here in time.
Nice.
The trapper hat.
Well, we're all on stage currently, which is interesting. So this happened. So that's great. We're able to do that. That's really amazing. So Eddie and Bob, do we think we're going to see them again, guys? Do you think anybody in the chat? I know Sammy thinks that this is definitely going to happen.
I think there's a
flashback.
possibility we might see Bob in a flashback.
I think
With the title being Shock Jock, and we know from the stage play, that Bob was a radio jockey in high school.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Look, I'm
So
bleeding, guys. I'm
I
bleeding.
wouldn't be surprised if we saw Bob in a flashback, but I don't think
Yeah.
we're gonna see Eddie again.
Yeah, I think the Duffers pretty much said, "Hey, Daddy is not coming back."
Mm-hmm.
Sammy, I'm sorry. But would it help if I told you, Sammy, that your Christmas present was Eddie? He's going to be there at the shop with me tomorrow. So if you come and show up, he's going to be there to say hello and take photos with you, and then maybe have relations with you really quickly.
Whoa.
That's a heck of a promise. Holy moly.
Great, huh?
Right?
Sammy is
Oh my
not that
God.
kind of woman. Sammy is
I mean,
Don
I'm
the
a great
Pimp.
friend. I deliver. You know what I'm saying?
Sammy would never do those things.
What are you talking about, Kevin? Are we talking about the same Sammy?
Yes, she is a dignified woman. She would never do that.
Okay. All right. She said I'm an ass. Why am I an ass? You know what? If he shows up tomorrow randomly, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Like the most random thing that happened last week was my neighbor that lives in the same building as me, who doesn't know where I work, showed up at my job, and my job's like a half hour away, so it's kind of a drive to get there. And he's just randomly showed up, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing here?" And he's like, just stopped by on a whim. And I was like, "That's really weird." Okay.
You got a stalker, Don.
Oh,
That's what it is.
I think it was he was looking for Christmas gifts, and the shop popped up.
You were the present.
Yeah.
Hey, Donald, can we show the public what AI thinks that Bob and Eddie look like?
Oh yeah. This is Eddie and Bob, right? Okay. So we're gonna remove this one, and we're going to add in. Let's see, Eddie and Bob. Here we go. Boom.
That's what the internet thinks they look like.
What the hell?
I mean, Eddie still looks pretty attractive, Sammy, I would say. Bob looks thinner.
Yeah.
Bob's lost a little weight, and he's got a nice all black outfit he's rocking. They're like
Yeah, he looks about 20 years younger.
Yeah, they're in a band for sure.
It looks like they took Sean Astin and like crossed him with Eric Estrada. What the heck?
Yeah, a little bit.
AI is
A little bit.
really funny sometimes.
Sammy says, I would love to see Eddie, but I doubt it. And then she's called me an ass, and then said, I'll give you a smack for Christmas. Knucking Futt says, I'm not going to lie, I'm due for a good smack.
Well, and if we see Bob come back in a flashback, it's not going to be Sean Astin Bob. It's probably going to be more of them as kids.
Yeah.
Explaining the connection with Patty, Henry,
and the
and
Goonies. Just hear me out on this.
Yeah, they just AI copy and paste that from.
Speaking of which, no, I'm kidding. I don't have that one, but if I did, it'd be amazing. Scorch says, what if the final episode the kids discovered that they all have alternate evil doppelgangers in the upside down world? That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Low key crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Henry's sister is somehow coming back. Did they say why he killed her? Says Sky. I'm not sure. Did they say Henry's sister's coming back?
I don't
There are a lot of rumors about Patty. Yeah, Patty coming back and helping stop him.
No, Patty's Bob's sister, though. They're talking about Henry's sister, Alice.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be interesting. AI is a menace. There are theories Karen Wheeler is his sister.
I think I saw one of those theories that Karen Wheeler is actually Alice, but I don't think I buy into it. I feel like that one's a bit too much of a stretch.
I mean, she kind of looks like she could be. You know what I mean? Like an
Just because
older
she's blonde?
version. Yeah. Yeah, but like, you know, the kid that they cast, I could see growing into her. You know what I mean? Yeah, AI is a menace there for sure. Theo's sister in Teen Wolf drug his ass back to hell. Yeah. Henry's sister wasn't given a reason to die other than being a dumb, happy child. You know, at the end of Scooby-Doo, the villain is revealed at the end of this. Vecna will remove its mask and it'll be Barbara. Dude, when I went to Comic-Con, like we went to a Stranger Things event that was outside. And at the end of it, they gave you a free, I think it was like Justice for Barb candle. And I still have that candle. It's somewhere here in the apartment. But I always liked that candle because they referenced like Barb immediately. They were like, yeah, we know. We fucked up. Barb's awesome.
yeah, she's a director, isn't she? The actress that played Barb.
Is she?
Pretty sure I saw something that she had a couple movies she directed.
That's pretty awesome.
Okay. All right. Moving on from this, there's another cool one here that I thought we would present. We'll add the image file here. All right. Okay. Everybody knows who Dustin is, right? He's the one with the teeth issue. And everybody knows who Steve is because Steve is the cooler boyfriend, technically. Am I right? Steve's the cooler boyfriend.
The hair.
Not really boyfriend right now,
He's
is he?
the hair.
Yeah, but he was, is what I'm saying.
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel like he was the better boyfriend.
I mean, I feel like he's going to end up with her at the end anyway,
Yeah,
so that's my
Jonathan
theory.
It just feel like they're leaning that way, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
as much as we've gotten the relationship between Steve and between Dustin, I feel like it's going to happen. We're going to get a spinoff, and it's going to be The Adventures of Dustin and Steve, and it's going to be like Supernatural, basically. And instead of being brothers, it's going to be best friends.
Aw,
and here's
that
a
would be
beautiful upside down generated image of Dustin and Steve driving off into the sunset, leaving Hawkins. I love how, because you had typed in Hawkins, they put a hawk up in the sky.
I didn't type in Hawkins. I just put in Steve and
it just pulled
Dustin from Stranger Things driving off into the sunset together. That's all I put.
That's crazy how it just pulled that image like it knew, you know?
Oh, it's hilarious. I love it.
But that hawk has like 6 fingers. What the hell?
Yeah. This is the best. This is a great image, though. I do love the idea, to be honest. I think the idea of like a buddy comedy series that's like spooky, like has spooky undertones and has them like trying to stop bad guys and stuff, and like supernatural and things, I think is great. I think it's great. Would it work really? No, probably not. People would expect Stranger Things and they would get something more quirky. But I think Dustin and Steve could definitely pull out 2 seasons of a series like this. Netflix would at least get 2 seasons, and that always makes Netflix happy. They don't like to go beyond 3 if they can avoid it at all costs. Yeah. So they definitely enjoy 2 seasons. What do you guys think? If you were like, besides Dustin and Steve, is there another group of 2 that you could see pairing off and taking on their own story?
Well, I mean, it's been confirmed that we're getting a Nancy spinoff. But the catch is that her spinoff takes place in between seasons 4 and 5.
Yeah, that's
so
weird.
It's not a continuation. What's coming from her? It's a looking back. which is kind of
It's
weird.
weird, right? Though.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, why? So you're going to take us to the end, and then you're going to give us the spinoff with her, but you're going to take us right back to where we were.
Yeah.
And
What if
just
these
explain-
fuckers didn't
and
finish
explain
it?
the gap between 4 and 5? Like, what?
Yeah, Bonnie. What if they didn't
What's so
finish it?
significant about that gap?
What if the end is he finally completes the time travel and he goes back in time, and then it's just and Nancy like follows him or something, and it's her trying to stop Vecna back in time. Like it legitimately could be that. I mean, that is
That
that
could
is
be
a theory that's been tossed around. Like once they mentioned that she was going to get a spinoff or that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Please, someone buy her a burger. Yeah, she's a
because
little
he
thin.
did
Yeah.
single her out. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Sky
amazing.
leaving season 5 open ended. That's exactly what could happen, and then they could say at the end of it, they could be like, "Stranger Things will return with," and then the thing that they do, and do that. They could do that, and then all these Demogorgon people dressed in Demogorgon costumes in the theater come in and they throw candy corn at you and circus peanuts, and you're like. Fuck you, man. You're just so pissed off. I think it's great. I love the idea, like of continuing the concept, but I also want an end result. You know what I mean? Like, so there has to be a way to balance it. There has to be a way to give us some type of closure, but also leave the door open for some fantastical, fun thing. Stranger Things is the biggest thing Netflix has ever seen in the entirety of Netflix. Nothing has done better for them. Like nothing. That now there's some things. No, oh god, no, not even close. Jesus, no. That thing shit the bed hard after like season 2. They didn't know where they were going with any of that. To be honest, they were like, "What? We're getting another season? This is what? No, how?" So, but it did bring about some really great actors in there, and we wouldn't have gotten some great characters in other shows such as Peacemaker if it wasn't for Orange is the New Black, kind of bringing those people to the forefront. So I appreciate them for that. But yeah, so the Nancy spinoff is another one. Oh, there, Mom and Dad are here, everybody. Everybody say hi to my mom and dad.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hello.
Hi, Mom and Dad. You're late.
Hi, Mom and Dad. So is the Nancy spinoff?
pass.
Is it going to be like a murder mystery type thing where she's a detective or something?
Possibly.
Yeah, they're going with the name Nancy Drew too.
No, they're not.
Even Nancier.
Oh, yeah. Yep. It's her and her boyfriend. Ugh.
Her
What's his
husband in real life?
No, God, no, I hope not.
Yeah, the actor, she married Jonathan, the guy who plays Jonathan.
Did they get married? I thought they were just dating.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're married.
That's crazy. All right, so we're getting rid of her. I'm getting her picture out of here, and I'm going back to the spin-off series. Is there any other spin-offs that you guys want to see? The Nancy one is pretty much confirmed, but is there another type of spin-off of other characters? Anybody in the chat want to chime in? Please feel free, because I feel like this is some exciting shit. We've got Dustin. We've got Steve. They're driving off. I don't know why Dustin's driving, by the way. That feels very unsafe to me. I would take pause if I was Steve and be like, Dustin, maybe I'll take the wheel. And then he hands him the bat.
Well, maybe Steve gets blinded.
Yeah, that's another theory, is that that there's going to be some deaths, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the big ones is everybody is talking about this character being killed off, and that they've been building his redemption arc the entire, basically season 1 on, but more season 2 through 5. They've been building this redemption arc for Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't believe it. I don't think they're going to kill
either.
Steve. I think Steve's too goddamn cool, and they know it. They were actually supposed to kill him off originally. They were going to kill him
in season 1.
Yes, and he was so fun, and they enjoyed his work so much, and the fans responded so positively that they kept him going. And I think at this point, the Duffers are like, we can't kill Steve. We love Steve too much. So Steve's character, I think they feel a lot. They resonate with Steve. I think the American public and around the world resonate with Steve as the guy that made a mistake, that fucked up, and has definitely atoned for it. Definitely, made up for his mistakes, and has stepped up time after time after time to help people that aren't even technically really his friends. They became his friends, but just to step up and help people like that is so amazing. I'm not trying to will it into existence, Sammy. I promise you. What if Max never comes out of her coma? Ooh, Frank, I love that you said that. I love that you said that. Let me just give you my thoughts on that real quick. Let's take out Steve here. And in the meantime, anybody want to mention anybody else they think that will be killed? Because we could definitely do that.
But with the Steve thing, they actually they kind of alluded to that on Jimmy Fallon. Did any of you guys watch that?
Mm-mm.
The Duffer Brothers, they were on Jimmy Fallon last week, and he had a box full of Funko Pops that were all the characters from Stranger Things. He's like, I know it, you can't spoil anything with what's going to happen in the finale, but can you act it out with these Funko Pops? So they had Henry with Will in the middle, like on top of his head, and Vecna on top of that. And then they had Steve on the edge of his desk, like teetering, and they actually pushed Steve off. And they're like, "Oh no, Steve's not going to die." But and then they left it at that.
He'll probably be stuck in the upside down, and Nancy's trying to find him. There we go. There we go.
Doesn't that happen before the season starts, though? The spinoff show.
This was a couple days ago. They were saying this happened.
Donald's saying that Nancy's going to look for it and get him, but
yeah.
takes place between 4 and 5, so that wouldn't work.
If it's time travel, it could work, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Don't naysay.
And then they have 11. They have her. They put her in a glass of water, so she was like submerged in water.
Oh well, that's easy.
Bathtub.
That's all
Bathtub?
she does. Yeah.
And then Barb. They just Jimmy Fallon tried to put Barb up there. He said, "That's my favorite character. We all love Barb." And they threw her on the floor. And they're like, "No, Barb's gone, long gone."
Aw, poor Barb.
Yeah, they crapped on Barb. So.
Okay, so does anybody see Max up on the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because we're talking about Max in the coma, right? What if she never comes out of the coma? I think the theory is, in my eyes, is that she never does come out of the coma, and she is joined in her coma in complete harmony with the love of her life, none other than Lucas. Yes, Lucas. I think that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to have...
They show him running out of the hospital, carrying Max.
Lucas.
I think it was in the trailer that they showed for Chapter 2.
Max
being chased by Demogorgons.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is at the end of the season, he's going to end up in a coma as well. And he's going to be in that coma with Max. And I think the two of them are going to live out their lives together. And they'll just be probably in hospital beds right next to each other. And that's how that's going to end for them.
Yeah,
Lucas, that's the spinoff show. It's them in a bed.
I tried making a picture of that, but it gave me 2 little white 10-year-old kids.
Jeez.
They're upside down, man.
AI is racist.
Wow. A little bit.
Wow.
Steve Harrington is the best. Yes, he is, Sammy. Sky says Steve toned down his masculinity, became an ally in more than one way. Now he's sunning Dusty through his angst. The Funko lineup, yes, says Sky. And does Vecna enter Steve's head in the same way Nancy fell in season 4 once Vecna took her visions over? How does Steve's mind let him in? Ooh.
So here's the question I have about Max's coma. How is it that, all right, so when the kids go to the upside down, they're really there, but Max's body was really in the real world, but how is her consciousness in the upside down? That's what I'm confused about.
Because her consciousness is inside of Vecna's consciousness.
Chris, I'm going to very easily And Bonnie's well on her way there, but I'm going to very easily explain this in one image. Okay.
Oh no.
Here you go, buddy.
I'm afraid.
Boom.
Ha, ha.
What? Pennywise, motherfucker. It's Pennywise. That's how it's done. Lord of Illusions. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm also bald. I'm sorry. I've lost all my hair. Max is a prisoner of Vecna. In a way, there was a thing that was mentioned about the hills, about the mountain, like the caves and stuff.
Caves.
Did we talk about that? Did we talk about that?
Briefly.
Let's kind of expand upon that. Why is Vecna scared of going into those caves? Why is Max able to hide there?
That's where they in the play they referenced his encounter with the Mind Flayer was in the cave. That's why he won't go there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. That's why it scared him. But he's also controlled by the Mind Flayer, right?
Yes.
So something controls you. Is it controlling him out of fear, or is it controlling him because it just can and he's afraid of that? I don't understand that part. That part doesn't work in my head for me. That the mountains, the Mind Flayer, Henry, I don't know.
I think
keep
the
thinking
Mind Flayer is just controlling him because
the most.
I think he is the vessel that presents itself at the right time. And
You might not be wrong, Sky.
Well, did I see? I thought I saw a theory somewhere. I don't know when I talked about it, where that he is being controlled, but he's also like double like he's also like working in secret to go against the Mind Flayer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
kind of like,
And he's using Will. Like there's a theory that Will is being possessed, and that's Vecna's vessel, and he's going to use that to turn on the Mind Flayer.
So here, yes,
because
that
I
is
guess
a
the
good one.
stage play kind of alludes a lot to the fact that, every bad thing that Henry did as a child, including torturing and killing animals and everything, all of that was done because the Mind Flayer was controlling him. That wasn't out of his own free will. That was the Mind Flayer doing it, using him as the vessel. And so there's the theory that, okay, he's basically, very little of it is actually within his own control and willingness to be this way. And so he may be trying to gather all of the kids and everything to double cross the Mind Flayer, and he's actually not really the villain that we think he is.
Let me ask you something here. Has anybody thought about the fact that the Mind Flayer looks like a giant spider? And Henry would control, like in a way, and jar up Black Widows.
Mm-hmm.
8 legs, right? 8 legs. Think about this. 8 legs on a spider, right? 8 legs. Am I wrong? Is it 8? It's 8, right?
It's 8.
It's 8 legs. So then you have Henry, 9, 10, and then he needs to complete everything, 11. So that's 2 more legs, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 hours on a clock to be able to travel. It all makes sense once you do this, guys. Once you do the math.
I don't know. I feel like
once you just think of Black Widows.
I think the time travel thing I would hate it. I think I would absolutely. I'd turn the TV off, and I think it's a cop out if they do that. It might very well be the case. I think it's.
You think the time travel's a cop out?
I do, yes.
They actually said during that interview on Fallon too that nobody has guessed the ending yet. Out of all the theories they've seen online, nobody has nailed it yet.
Yeah, but those fuckers said that about Lost too, and they lied. They lied out their asses.
Yeah, that's different.
They lied
people,
like
though.
dirty bitches. Like Lost was, we clocked that shit from the very effing beginning, and them sons of bitches just poured shit into our mouths and told us it was gravy. I was so mad with that bullshit.
I'm happy I walked away like after season 1. So never finished it.
Yeah, that's probably the best
I
time.
never watched it while it was on. I tried to start binging it. I don't even know how many years ago. It was a while ago. And I think I made it into season 2. And then I stopped.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Sky,
brought out the smoke monster, and I'm like, I'm out. This is dumb.
I don't even think I made it to the smoke monster.
Sky says he talks about the spiders, but they're solitary. Then he doesn't. It didn't look like enjoyed killing the rabbit, like Elle didn't want to kill the cat. Boom. And then the wormhole is to bring the yellow world to 87 America, not to time travel? Question mark. I don't know what that means.
Another reference to your Spider 8, Donald, isn't Elle's sister or whatever, number 8?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
Yes,
you're
she
right.
is.
Yeah, let's talk about that bitch. Like, I hate her. I hate her so much, guys.
She's got a
Like-
cool power, though, man.
Yeah, okay,
She does have
sure,
cool
but like
power.
her character sucks, dude. Like that episode was the worst episode of any episode in Stranger Things. Can we
It wasn't
all
great.
admit that?
Yeah, it felt completely not attached to that show at all.
I think
No.
they might have tried to do it as a spinoff, maybe.
Oh shit. No, please don't. That's true. I think you're right, and it just didn't, and people didn't like it.
Yeah.
One other quick theory, because we're running out of time, guys. I'm going to throw out here real quick. Mike and Will, baby. Mike and Will. So Will is in the arms. I know this is the best. This is the upside down machine
Oh,
that
God,
created
that
this. The
guy.
upside down generator created Will in the arms of Mike, dying, telling him, "Finally, I love you. I'll always love you." This is like me and Chris. This is like, okay, real talk. If Chris would have fallen in Paris and I would have caught him in my arms and he told me he loved me, I probably would have kissed him. Open mouth.
Well,
kiss.
this is the most romantic city in the
La, la,
world.
la,
So
la, Like, open mouth. But
can't
it
leave
didn't
France
happen.
without getting kissed.
I
so.
was high as fuck, and I turned around and he's on the ground, and he's like, "I didn't explode," and I was like, "What?"
Well, it's because you and I had a conversation that you thought I would explode if I fell.
Yes, it's true. It's very true. I thought that there would be like confetti and shit like launched into the air, and we'd see fireworks and stuff, but it just didn't happen. So, yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen for Will and Mike. I don't think Will and Mike are going to not rekindle, but just kindle the romance that Mike didn't know they had. That Will definitely thought could happen. I mean, he really did. Who's the other girl? Was it Robin? Is it Robin?
Robin.
Am I right with that?
Mhm.
Robin,
Yeah,
right?
Robin.
Robin's the lesbian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull up Robin so we can see Ethan Hawke's
Yeah.
daughter.
Ethan Hawke's daughter.
Uma Thurman.
No, what?
Uma Thurman. Mm-hmm.
Who was the mom? Who was the mom?
She's
Yeah,
like
she's the
Uma
mom.
Thurman, yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean she's a mom, but
Really
but
Certain
Robin is not
angles,
Uma
it's like,
Thurman.
oh, that's all Uma. Other angles, oh, that's all Ethan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one's definitely Uma in this angle.
Yeah, that's an Uma angle for sure.
Wiggle your big toe.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
She's dying. This bitch is dead. I'm gonna just throw that out there.
Yeah,
I could give two shits
would-
about her. to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
out
there's a
of
whole
everybody in the main
theory
cast
with
now. She feels the most expendable to me.
well, and the theory is the fact that they're going to Enzo's. That was a curse and like a death curse
Hi.
with
I mean,
Hopper and Joyce because she thought he died when they were supposed to go on a date to Enzo's, and now she's taking her girlfriend to Enzo's once they get through it. So
Very cool thought process. Who do we think is the first character in the next episode that we watch? If one character was to die, who do you think? I'm definitely going with her. I think Robin's gonna die for sure in the next episode on Christmas Day. She's dead. She's dead as hell.
I
What
think
do
she
you
might
guys
die, but I don't think she's going to die that soon.
No? Who do you think will die?
No.
Like the next death. Who do you think will be the next death?
I think
Um,
Barb's
little
coming
chubby
back
boy.
and they're kill her off again.
the little chubby boy.
Oh,
Derek?
Yeah.
Dangerous Derek or whatever. That guy's great. He ain't
I
dying.
love Derek.
You
He's
don't think so?
thriving, dude. He's gonna live forever.
Hopper, maybe?
I don't know. I don't think they can. I think they got to give like a love interest for Winona Ryder because she's just been through that shit.
Yeah.
She's been through it, man.
Well, what if they
And
kill
plus,
her?
They already killed him off technically
No.
once and brought him back. So
They're not
I
going to
think-
kill her.
Yeah, I think killing him a second time would be just a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think they would do that to Winona Ryder again.
Here we
Or
go.
Winona.
Incoming fast. Incoming fast. Here we go. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Oh, shit. Here we go. The generator has chosen. Boom. 11. I don't make the rules.
Again, you know what? I don't.
The upside down generator has chosen 11 as a death.
I don't think it's necessarily the worst theory.
Yeah.
I think it's possible.
her sister.
The 11 go. I don't think it would be anytime soon. I think if she does die, it's probably going to be in the last one.
Sure.
Yeah.
It'll be in
Sacrifice.
the last episode.
All right, guys. Everybody watching still currently, we're giving away the Frogman's Breath hot sauce. So if you're still here, say here, and we'll put you on the wheel for a free bottle of hot sauce. If you're local, I'll open the bottle and pour it into your hand. The whole thing. You can just sip it like soup. It's delicious. Brian makes a hell of a hot sauce. Brian has a company called Half's Hot Sauce. You go to halfshotsauce.com. You type in the coupon code Donald Hiccups. You save 10% off your order right now, guys. I'm sure you forgot about somebody for Christmas. You're an asshole, and you want to fix that issue. Get some hot sauce for your friend and tell him, look, I know that it wasn't cool what I did, but let me bring you some heat. Shit, that was good. That sells itself.
Yeah, so I've got a couple 4-pack boxes left. If you are in Tuscarawas or Stark County, you order tonight or tomorrow, I will deliver so you have it before Christmas Day or whatever holiday you celebrate. They buy 3 get 1 half off. And if you missed out on your Grinch salt, I've been making this stuff for about 2 years. Dill pickle flavored seasoning with salt. Got this on the website too. So doesn't have the Grinch on it, but it tastes better, less sodium.
And it's spicy.
All right, guys. Anybody else here?
Yeah.
I've only got 3 people so far.
Yeah, Sammy, Hector.
I've got Sammy, Hector, Mom, Dad.
Here.
Mom and Dad in Hector just win everything. I'm going to be honest. So if you're still on here, there's at least 13 of you sons of bitches on here. Just say your name and I'll put you in the wheel.
Frank and Janet, are you still around?
Don't make me work for this. Don't make me work too hard for this. I want to give away hot sauce.
I'm not getting naked on screen either. So
It looks like it. Shit, let me switch this out. This is crazy.
turned into OnlyFans. Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Show us your feet.
Okay, Quentin.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, we said it was OnlyFans. Isn't that what they do in OnlyFans? Show people. their
You don't
feet?
want to see those feet.
I don't think so. What is the Grinch salt a good pair with? French fries, motherfucker.
It's also really good if you do like baked chicken. I like to use it on salmon or catfish.
Interesting.
It's really good on popcorn too.
I
That's
put
what
it on my
I'm saying.
popcorn.
Sounds like it would be amazing
100%.
on popcorn.
I put it
Bloody
on.
Marys, put it on the rim of your glass for your Bloody Marys.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go 30 more seconds, guys. If you want in on the hot sauce, on the Frogman's Breath, Sean McGee, I'm surprised you're not getting in on this. This is some hot rod, Roddy Piper shit right here. We're giving it away. We're giving it away. It's free. Anybody else? Anybody else?
The low selfie stream?
That's
me. That's me. I don't count.
Brian, yeah.
I got too much of that stuff as is. I don't need more.
Yeah, don't make him send it to himself, Kevin.
Well, like they say, you don't want to get high on your own supply, sir.
Well, it's cheaper if you own the
You know
company.
what? I'm tired of this shit. I'm putting in 3 new names: Bonnie,
Frank, Janet,
Kevin,
Frank, Janet,
and Chris.
Yeah, put Frank and Janet in there.
You guys deserve a nice gift just in case it runs in on you. You know what I mean? I'll put Frank and Janet also. Yeah, sure.
And you know what? Whoever doesn't win, I got you. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Feliz Navidad.
There we go. There we go. Sammy's in here.
Happy Kwanzaa.
She's got to be. She didn't leave.
Merry Festivus.
She said here.
Did she? Did I put her in
Yeah.
twice? I did put her in twice. No, I'm not. I got to take that out. She's like, damn it. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm going to share the screen, and there we are. Okay, ready. Let me take this down here. And boom, and...
Yeah, Ernest. Hector, when you order, you don't have to put a code in. If you get 4, one of them will be half price. So it's automatic.
And we go. First person out would be.
It's me. It's me. I'm
looks
out.
like Kevin is gone. No. That was so
Wow.
close.
Razor thin.
Yeah. Next up.
It is going to be.
Looks like Janet's gone.
Janet's gone.
Janet's gone. Sorry, Janet. Frank still has a shot, though. Swear to God, if Mom and Dad win again, I'm going to have to take them off the wheel.
Well, Frank
is gone. Sorry,
already got some.
Next.
Mom and Dad and Hector are the luckiest sons of bitches I've ever seen in my life.
Well, Hector's gone.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
You jinxed
Hector.
him. You jinxed him.
I'm sorry, Hector. I jinxed you.
Not this time.
All right. Bonnie, you're out.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
Bonnie. Chris still has a shot.
Sammy
Mom and
has
Dad
some-
are still in this.
Sammy has a shot too.
Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. You said it.
Did that jinx Sammy?
You
Good.
screwed him.
I did. Wow, it's between Chris and your parents. This is unbelievable.
It's gonna be mom and dad. It's gonna be mom and dad.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah,
Chris.
Chris.
Chris, you won.
I won something.
You won something, buddy. Merry Christmas.
You're the champion. You're the champion.
Merry Christmas. Chris wins.
You're
The
I
hot
don't think we've
sauce,
done
the
this
frog
last time
man's
with the
breath.
last prize, Chris could have had the Love Actually purse.
Oh, that's true. But yeah, if Chris had been here for that, I'm
I-
so sorry, Chris, that we did you dirty on that one. I didn't mean to. But yeah, we did the
Totally did.
we did the no, I didn't. Because it was Christmas time and we were doing a Christmas episode, and that's the most Christmassy thing we had. So I was doing that. But we did give away a Love Actually purse. And,
Oh, okay, I all right, that's fine.
Hector, Chris can handle the hot sauce. I've seen him. He can take it. He'll put the bottle up his butt. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I really, 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 really appreciate you all very, very much. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy New Year. Happy everything. We will be back next Monday. Will we? Wait, hang on.
No.
Nope.
New Year's. No.
We'll be here in the new year. We'll be here in the new year. So we'll be back in 2 weeks. I'll be on a plane, so we can't do that. We'll be back in 2 weeks, guys. We will be back with Bonnie. We will be back with Chris. We will be back with Kevin. We will be back with Brian. And we'll be starting a new year here. New year, new you. Thank you all very, very much. Happy holidays. Love everybody. I really, really, really appreciate you all being a part of the show. Thank you, guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you in the new year. All right, guys. Kevin, if you're feeling thirsty, perhaps
you have a thrilling, mysterious, adventurous, but always heartwarming Rumble Pop.
That didn't pop up.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, well, let's just end it. Bye, guys.